Hey there, everybody. Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays Endless Space 2. We got another dang hacking operation, but more importantly, we'll go from Dolphin to Resvelg. See how that works out. Even though we're sieging them right now and could actually destroy them next turn. But we'll see how it goes. We're at war with an entire alliance, but that's okay because we have our own entire alliance as well. So at this point, 280 something turns into the game, the galaxy is at war. All right, with everybody except for like all the neutral parties. They don't count. 288 is what turn we're at, actually. Sorry, didn't mean to be incorrect there at all. But yes, pretty much everything here is at war. And, well, apparently they tried to enforce a truce because the war is going so poorly for them. But the Kadem refused the truce, of all people, which I think is interesting. I'm also going to refuse a truce. I actually want to find and destroy you specifically, Orchestrator Prima. No offense, but I don't like people shooting obliterators all over the place. So that's going to be the biggest one, is finding and destroying them. And by the way, the Court of Principled Nations is the only group that has a faction member that has already destroyed 2 factions. Just throwing that out there. All right, Oleg. Level 20, let's go. I mean, you already have most of the stuff that makes your fleets stronger. So, I guess we'll go with dust catalyzation. Either way, congrats on the level up. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of heroes leveling up for a while. Sure, more cold, or more science on cold. We don't really need science, but, you know, you need to give them something. All right, heroes. Inpasleba, our newest hero so far. More invasion manpower would be great. Go ahead and get our ships moving, please, while I take a look at what else is going on in the Empire. Zubin has intergalactic lectures. I almost said legislatures, which they may also have. I don't know. But next they can have a dust bonanza. That'll be pretty great. Okay. Ooh, mech suits. Yes. Actually, there's a lot of things down here we could be building for them. We probably should be. All right, that should do. Hey, we could build an obelisk of all space-time. You know what? Let's do that, but not there. I feel like that's another thing that you build in the capitals. So that means beam him. Which means Quercus. Build me an obelisk of all space-time. 12 turns? You know what? Get distributed energy and it'll take even less time. What else do we have that we could use to boost production? Yeah, give me the sim camp. Actually, there's a lot of things Beeman could be making. So, you know, just take that off the docket for now. Beeman has some work to do. Get the fabricators. I will spend the adamantium for that, I think. I'll pay for the sim camp too. Gotta pay for that production. All right, that'll be good. We're down to 14 Hyperium somehow. Not sure how that happened. That's still just like a civilian ship. I don't know if we should be oofing them. Maybe we should, but I don't know if we should. All right, Moanga. Shall we take Resvelg? Which means we won't have to hack them anymore, but yeah, we probably should. We have the space for it. So let's go ahead and make it happen. All right. They should... Yeah, they stood no chance. What did they bring to the table? What's up, Doria? As your Lumeris ships. Yeah, those look like they're ready to fight a fight. They definitely don't look. They definitely didn't look like civilians who were just armed desperately with your draft. Oh, we destroyed interplanetary transport networks. Unfortunate. Occupy them. Okay. take time for the penalty to go down. There's some life forms over here. Well, let's find out what those are. And then give them some colonial rights stuff. This was a level 4 planet, which means you could immediately put autonomous administration on it. Probably shouldn't, not on this one. You never know. You never know when they're gonna, like, fight back. Okay? So, you want to be prepared for it. Hey, they have some luxury resource. That's not really that big of a deal. So, I don't know why I said hey to that. You have Kessler syndrome on your planet, dude. You gotta clean this stuff up. Just letting your planets go to rot over here. Okay. We should just immediately go to Adana, I think. With this. Oh yeah. And they're freed. So with that done, we could probably move this fleet, the Patriots Navy, up to Reisvelg. Have them defend here. Have Mwanga's fleet move down to Adana. That was the wrong fleet. I thought I selected the right fleet, but they came in, they merged on the tile, and then they swapped incorrectly. Whatever, just move. You can't even move this turn, so I guess who cares? There's something subterranean here on this planet. Let's find out what that is, too. All right. You know what? Actually, we have more fleets back here that we could consider moving up. We have a patrol ship here. Actually, you know, we have a patrol ship here. No, wait, they don't have the regular probes anymore. So they should be moving around and dropping these probes. Okay, Lucillin has one. Let's move up to Beamham. Make sure they have a cloak detection probe. There we go. Let's see, Zubin has one. Tupa does not yet. So go ahead and move up to put one at Tupa. It'll take you an extra turn. It's fine. Yeah, Dominic, don't worry. You don't have anything you have to do right now. Probably. Okay, moving back down this way. They're under our influence already. Let's go ahead and see if we can make these people want to join us. We have an economic behemoth moving in over here to Sathras to help it out. It's going to become a citadel at some point. Do we need the military behemoth here as well? Probably not anymore. But where would I send it? I mean, we already took Prospero down here. Nekbuda got a couple more turns. Idris got quite a few more turns for them. We're on the cusp of finishing off the Voidyani, which would make me feel a little better, but not completely safe, not yet. Okay, can I zoom into this military? I don't want to zoom into its features. I want to just kind of over the map and just take me to where it was. We'll just keep you on Sathras for now. Okay. What is this? Oh! I know what that is. That's the Obliterator shot. Is it heading for Seoul? I'm 99% sure it's heading for Seoul. Alright. Think you're a tough guy? Bring it on. That's why we build the shields. And why we need 50 Hyperium to build more. Which, I mean, to be fair, we could probably just go to the market and buy it. Alright, a clue for Meta and Takagen. Alright. Cool. And Reisville had protospores. Very nice. Okay, Neuvians like us. A couple others like us.
Good to see you making something of yourselves.
I'm not really in that bit of a bother, but thank you. What's this? Treaty canceled. The trade agreement. Oh, Hannah couldn't afford the trade agreement. That's fine. Apparently, we just discovered those. I didn't even know that. Quercus, you gotta level up. Of course you did. Actually, no, this down here. Finish that off. Alright, you got a lot of things going on over in Beamham. Like distributed energy and an obelisk of all space-time. Not half space-time. It's pretty great. Alright, move the ships. Yeah, it's definitely coming for Seoul. Thank goodness we have everything defending the planet. Is there somewhere where I can... Don't worry about automation policy. There's somewhere where I can see, like, the effects of the planet's defense. And how defended it is. We have the Citadel. 800 manpower protected. It's permanent regardless of ownership. Yeah. Okay. Provides native defense Obliterator projectiles, which can be further reinforced by the Obliterator shield, the system shield, to be fully protected against any attack. Okay. It doesn't look like they can destroy the behemoth itself, which is good. So we have that, plus we have an additional shield right somewhere. I have no idea what, there it is, what the order is of all this, but yeah. When the system is obliterated, this improvement is destroyed. Well, we'll fix it. Okay, so Soul should be fine. But we have some enemies here who, once that hits and doesn't do anything to the planet, they might want to do some soul searching. All right, more probes, please. Want to make sure if there are any Umbral Choir near any of us that we do something about it. Okay, we're on Adana now. Very good. Now being sieged, they have... Who is this? This is one of the Kadems. This is a single detector ship. Thank you for your support. I don't know what we would have done without that. And yes, they both know that there are civilian ships nearby. I know this. You don't have to tell me. Okay, let's take another look at Mekbuda. They will be completely out of resources next turn, which means Naxagoras can initiate the ground invasion, and Indris has quite a bit more to go. They do have more cities up here. No, they have one system up here. Tartessus. So that's our next target. Hey, look. There's a system shield over on Kappa, which is the home system for Horatio. Good for them. Good for them. They have a couple others as well. Kadem, do you have any system shields yet? Where's your home system? Right here? Sargas? Well, if Sargas doesn't have one, I'm going to assume... No, wait, that's not your home system. That's right. Your home system was destroyed. This was your home system. It got blowed up. It was Hakim, right? Yeah, the Sophons evolved on Hakim. A rocky world orbiting a blue star, not obliterating. Unique planets cannot be reconstructed. I mean, yeah, I can see why that would, you know, harbor some ill will towards some of these guys, for sure. All right, what do we have down here? We have a military behemoth. We don't have a patrol ship down here, do we? Let's get one. I'm just gonna buy one, make it its own fleet. There we go. Go ahead and modernize this place while you're at it, just while we're here. Oh, and make plans to get on these planets too. Yes, I know they're literally made of fire. It's fine, we'll deal with it later. Okay? We have means. We don't have fire departments, we have fire fighting planets and terraformers. Well, it's fine. Okay. Beautiful. Yes, we're at least gonna try to finish off the Voidyani very soon. Okay, we do have Enpas on the way. Which is very nice, very nice. Do population bonus for the Hisho. Hey, remember when we like wiped them out as a major power faction? Well, now we get less industry cost for ships where they're the major faction. It's pretty great. Oh, what's up? You want to try a trade agreement again? Sure. Since you're proposing it, it doesn't cost me anything. But the actual fleets are a little difficult to maintain. That's because of video games and stuff. Don't worry about it. What is this paper airplane? Non-liquid assets. Okay. Very cool. Mr. Nut. Congrats on your level up. Butska. Over on Satrus. Very nice. E on a dolphin. Yes, more industry, please. The Yusho on Korra are now under our influence. We could bring them in at any time. We also now own this asteroid field up here. Thanks to Tejat. Very cool, very cool. Let's see. I see a couple of systems with nothing to do. Hikmah? You got nothing? No, you got stuff. Enhance and embiggen. And then get the mech suits. Because I could definitely use more Hyperium at this point. In fact, get all of these and I will pay for it. With influence. Because I don't want to pay cash, because I'm cheap. Belil can also fix stuff. So, yeah, definitely enhance mineral deposits. Alright, and these seasons. They're not good enough yet. Alright, so that's good. Give me distributed energy, and then more stuff for dust. And we will talk more after that. Okay. Where... It's going the wrong way. Okay, the Obliterator's on its way. Thank goodness the system is fully defended. Okay. Anyone else? No, everyone else is good. Okay, move. Yeah, don't worry. We don't have to beat up civilians. Probably. Alright, a probe on Nikoi. Again, the goal is to make sure that we don't see any Umbral Choir over here. Reisveld? Yeah, defend Reisveld, please. Okay, I meant to do that earlier. Alright, get one on Solbeck, and then head to Askela and put one down there, too. It'll be great. No, not Dominic. It's still just this one civilian ship, huh? Fine, whatever. You can do whatever you want over there. We're gonna go and take over McBuda now. Oh, hey, and Paz, you made it. Just in time for Anaxagoras to take the planet. Look, I gotta let others take some wins every once in a while. I don't remember the last time Anaxagoras had a fight. And they got plenty of troops. Look at that mech. You think they're all big and fancy because you have anime mechs? Well, we have giant individual soldiers. I still don't know where they came from. All I know is that they are amazing. Alright. I think we still have our fighters to go. There they go. Get out of here, you mech. You think your big chain gun's gonna stand a chance? Okay, another system is ours. We're not in the business of destroying systems, because that's not in the interest of making money. So, go ahead and give them colonial rights. Give them their bread and circuses. Make it level... Try that again. Make it level 2. Wait, where'd the level 2 thing go? There it is. Make it level 2. Lose my mind over here. And then have them help with the war effort. Very cool, very cool. There are... Oh my gosh, these planets suck. Alright, they obviously are not in the business of improving their planets either. And Boss, why don't you go... Do you have a dropship? You do not. You have the Death Spear. Okay. Anaxagora, since you have the dropship, head over to... Wait, yeah, you have a dropship. Head over to Idris to help out there. And while you do that, Boss can defend this planet for now. I think we move on from Prospero too. So Oleg, head over to Tortesos. And eventually we want to take out these pirates too. Eventually I want to take out all the pirates, because they're annoying. And I don't like them. But that'll take time. In fact, it won't take too much, will it? They got pirates on Nakar. They have the ones down there near the last Voidiani system. And that might be the last of the pirates. If we destroy all the pirate systems, does that... Oh no, there's one here called Ghana. Oh wait, they have a new... Oh, that's Idris. So I say they have a new system. No, they have Gano to take out as well. Alright. Collection bonus for the Bazrixol. Who we have, what, 20 of? How many of them do we have? Where are they? Oh, we only have 10. Okay. Cool. What else is going on? Close to an economy victory? I heard that one before. Alright, I don't know if we're ever getting a victory. I know Photobomber is getting a level up. So is Dominic, who I think we are about out of system or fleet improving upgrades. So, congrats. Yeah, Vodyani are leaving Makbuda. I don't care what they do. Do you? They can do whatever they want. Except fight. And it's not because they're not good at it. It's because I don't want them to, we don't need to waste soldiers on fighting them if we just wipe them all out. See, that's the long game that we're playing. Wait, Alada doesn't have anything to do either. Okay. I doubt that, so I'm going to fix that. The autonomous administration by itself shows that you have plenty to do over here. You just need to be told to do it. Not propaganda. I want the cultivation area. All right, do that, and that'll be good for now. Hey, anyone else think they don't have anything to do? That's what I thought. Okay, move our ships. I'm curious if I get a notification when this thing hits Seoul. I assume so. It's a leecher ship moving through space over here. Don't know what they're doing? Probably want to know. Okay, get this patrol ship out. Oh, that was fast. Ah, come on. Oh. Literally right here. You sons of bitches. Alright. Move these cleaners over here. Guess that's why they call them cleaners now. Alright. Throw a probe on here so we can find them permanently from now on. We already have one on Paragon, which is fine. We need to check out some other systems too. No, not the cleaners. Ah. Why would you have the icon for the probes if, you know, never mind. Just get the cleaners back on that planet so we can take it. Yep. They got a sanctuary here as well. Oh, get away. They have a fleet here. It's a small fleet. And in fact, it is very possible that our patrol ship could fight most of that fleet. But holy crap, this sanctuary thing is nuts. Okay, come over here. Hey, how you doing? Oh, they got a hero. Kren Solutus, a Craver Guardian Militarist. You know, if you were a decent level, you'd be a terrifying hero. If. But I get the feeling that warfare is not the Umbral Acquire's strong suit. I mean, look at that thing. This little piece here looks like it's ready to fly off at any point. You know it's not ready to fly off at any point? This. Because it's the size of your entire... Well, it's like the size of 4 of your entire fleets. Look at this. Alright, well. Time to get obliterated, son. Not obliterated. Behemoth, I guess. That just sounds dumb. Whatever. Get them. They're doing their best. Check out the lasers. They're lasing. But they're all, like, you know, clear white lasers, which means they're not great. I'm actually starting to question if our behemoth is hitting anything. Oh, well, that answers that question. Invader down. Now it's targeting the hero ship. Like, this seems like a very one-sided battle. And there goes that entire flotilla. So now it's 1v1. Well, flotilla v flotilla. And you know what? The best part is we are allied with the Kadem, so we can actually heal and repair on the system. Which is pretty great for us. Dude, look at all the lasers flying. That just looked cruel. Oh, that's a glorious shot to end the fight. That was beautiful. Bigger is better, huh? Extra damage per target command point on ships. So they had a 20% extra damage on my ship. And in the end, they did 1,200 damage. Owie, owie zowie, man. Owie zowie indeed. I'll pay to have it repaired, and nothing to worry about. Put a blockade on this system. Okay, we're gonna need to do some more soul searching down there. And by soul searching, I mean searching for gas clouds. Okay. Spencer's Space Squad, I think, was moving over here as well, right? Where is Spencer's Space Squad? Spencer, where are you at? Okay, you're on Idris. I probably need to pull you back to the other side. I need to give you... Dude, you only have 28 command points used. I need to give you a dropship. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay to have a dropship built here. It's not going to be a high-level dropship, but that's all right. It's going to be part of Spencer's Space Squad. It'll be fine. Okay, so build that. And Pos, you can... Actually... No, we have these... Yeah. We're going to have an Anaxagoras come over here next turn. And then you can swap places with Spencer's Space Squad. Spencer's Space Squad will head back to the other system to grab the drop ship from Mechbuddha. And then I'm going to have them fly back down this way to help surface and destroy these freaking gas clouds, which have infected a ton of systems. Goodness gracious. Okay, what do we got? Hostile trace detected. Yeah. Actually, you know what? No, head to Samsara. We can have you just sit here too. 470 per turn. That's good. You know what? Go ahead and just merge the behemoth into you. Why not? Hey, look! They are actually coming. The 10th heroic experiment with Moretto Sharp of the Umbral Choir, of course. But hey, you know what? They're helping. That's what's important. They got a nice ring and a smasher. You see, these guys are 10 out of 10 when it comes to defining their ship names. Very good. That's okay though, because we have stronger pie. Actually, no. Finish this one off. Okay, so... Since we know they're here, let's get a couple of drop ships here as well. Oh, and also upgrade this system to level 4. Thanks. Drop ships. Go ahead and buy them. Okay. We'll have them launch right away. They should be able to join this Kaltikma fleet. We'll see. Aldolfin, how you doing? I mean, you're not busy, so you're not... You could be doing more, is what I'm getting. Sure, give me initial level on ships. And actually, you have some farming things you can get done. Do that, too. Next. Sathras. Former home planet, and still technically home planet of the Hisho. I mean, it's still... I mean, there's actually quite a conglomerate here of different species. Which is a good thing, right? In theory, maybe? I don't know. As long as they're all equally productive, it's a good thing. But if you stop being equally productive, then we'll stop considering it a good thing. So get your work done. And embiggen your planets. They need to be huge. Like Xboxes. Speaking of tiny planets, oh my gosh, this planet only has one population available, and they hate being there because it's so tiny. Oh my goodness, what is this planet? Straw? Who was managing this planet before I took over? I just want to talk to him. This system is what I meant, but you know that. Embiggen these, please. And then throw a geo-industrial plant on it. Okay, all good. Move. Alright, nothing on Miros, it looks like. Which is good. Well, I guess we knew that. There was already a probe here. There's a robe on Phyllis. This pirate ship, which is totally a pirate. It's an accelerator, dude. You're not fooling anybody. Doesn't find anything on that system. So, and we have a detection probe on my soda. Head to Jundir. There's not one on here. Okay. Okay. So, Anaxagoras, you stay here. Spencer, you start moving. Go to Mekbuda. And then how strong is your fleet? Oh, you're more than strong enough. What? All of the galaxy's been explored. Sweet A. Destroy this arc, please. And then take that system. That's all you gotta do. So now we know the map of the entire galaxy, which is pretty great. They tried to retreat, they failed to retreat, and they got for it. This neutron star was the last part of the galaxy wasn't discovered, apparently. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay. This dropship needs to join Spencer's space squad. And then, oh, we need to upgrade everything here. Yeah, the military behemoth was a little bit behind. And then move them all to... I'll just come over here, really. Head to Jundir for now. All right, you have a lot of escorts, which are all very landed in the middle, all very small protector ships. But I guess that's fine. They have one patrol ship, and that's what's important, right, Spencer? Yeah, you keep defending Mekbuda. What's up, Mwanga? What do you see? Oh, you see an actual enemy fleet. They got a line. They have a carrier ship. Let's go. Big fleet battles. Fight me. All right. We got Brunem Bertolenselum II. It's a mouthful. Versus Mwangamoto. They each got their own flagships. It's pretty great. Mwanga's is actually pretty strong as a dude. Mwanga's ship has enough firepower to breach the line's defenses. Oh, they have two heroes here. Interesting. They also have frigates and schooners, so they have quite a varied army. Ours is a little bit more varied. Also, we have a juggernaut, so you know. Oh, look, they have fighters. They have 10 fighters and 2 bombers. What is this? The schooner has 2 fighters on it, huh? All right, cool. The carrier ship is a carrier, of course. We have 36 fighters and 14 bombers. Very nice. All right, this is going to be good. So that's what a line ship looks like. Pretty nice, pretty nice. No, I like it. Ours is slightly bigger, but I like yours too. Unfortunately, due to the rules of engagement, we will need to delete you from space. Please understand. All right. The fighting begins, and there goes the schooner. That one didn't last too long. And wow, we targeted the hero ships first, which I find interesting. All right, the big ship is gone. They got deleted pretty quickly. We did take some damage on some ships. I actually didn't think we were going to target the back line so quickly. Maybe that was the fighters and bombers? I'm not sure. Yeah, they took a little bit of damage. And that fight was actually big enough to cause a debris field. 844 lives were claimed. Though it was considered to be in the realm of acceptable losses. During which 4 ships were destroyed. You mean like 4 of our fighters or something? Otherwise, I'm not sure which ships you're talking about. Anyway, there was some damage. I saw it with my eyes. Yeah, this dreadnought's a little damaged. Not getting any health because, you know, we're attacking a system right now. But when the attack is over, we'll get all the health we need. You have no idea how much I don't care about these hacking operations, dude. Go hack Sensuna. It takes 17 turns. That means, in theory, you'll leave me alone for 17 turns. Look, I'm not the Umbral Choir. I don't want to hack the world. I just want to blow some of it up. Just a crumb of it, as a treat. I'm just letting our dust accumulate again. We got to spend it. I mean, I say that, but do we really? I mean, we should, yes. But do we gotta? Not really. Okay, who leveled up now? Justicar Jade. Go ahead and finish this. Ooh, what's up? What's up? No! Not until your Void Yanni. And honestly, yeah, both of them are gone. I'm not accepting this. Is that the trade agreement again? Oh, with the Kadem. They could not afford it. Oh my gosh. Akamon's been compromised. Well, geez, I wonder who did it. Oh my god, so many sleepers. Excuse you? Ooh. They have an Echo, a Sharp. They have a couple of medium ships here. All of our ships are small attackers. This might actually be an interesting fight. Okay, hold up.
Horatio's plans for this galaxy do not include your meddling and rudeness.
Be a good sport and lend Horatio a hand. All right, we are also in a bit of a bother. I don't know if you noticed. Okay, I mean, if we lose this fight, we'll send a bigger army. That's pretty easy. Dude, this place is full of sleepers. Literally. Ugh. Because they're all Umbral Choir. Alright, what about Samara? I can't actually see who's a sleeper on Samara because it's not my system. Alright, well, we're gonna have to see how that fight goes. We're already working on trying to get the sleepers out, but it's gonna be a little difficult when they are literally embedded into the colony. So, it'll take some time is what I'm getting at. Alright, what else has gotten done? Good things. Straw. A couple of dropships at Akamon, which I have to keep garrisoned for now. If we win this fight, we can deploy the dropships. The dropships have any attack power? Oh, they do. They have lasers. Okay. In fact, they could have joined this fleet potentially, but... Okay. I'm taking a look at the advanced view because we're a little bit closer than we have been in previous battles here with the balance of power. We do have 3 station ships. They're not strong, but neither are their ships, to be fair. Okay, so the balance of power is not that bad. We have all the ballistics. They have all the lasers. Okay. We can increase our morale effect. They only have 1 flotilla, so this could actually be very useful for us here. What are they going to do range-wise? Medium, they have the advantage. Close range, they have the advantage. Long range, we have a small advantage. We do? Oh, you know, I always get that backwards. I think. Yeah. No, we have the advantage of long range. I had that right. Dude, how bad are their ships at long range? Really bad, apparently. Maybe we should go with, no, evasive maneuvers are the opposite. That would get us to come closer. Actually, the only thing we have with long range is either take trophies or science from scrap. Go with Team Spirit. Give me the bigger advantage on our morale. Oh, they swapped up. Okay, they turtled. That lowers our advantage a little bit. Hull plate absorption on ships. You know, that makes sense for them. That actually is probably the optimal strategy because we're all ballistic. So they are upping their hull strength to fight our ballistic power. Our fleet just hanging out. And then a bunch of gas shows up. I guess we're going to have to siphon it out of here. This ship over here. Think you're so tough just because you're named after a sound? Alright, I mean, the Slash is a good name for a ship. Why did that ship look like it was covered with, like, insulation? I don't know. It's fine. Don't worry about it. This is going to be... Yeah, we have a 1.8% advantage. We have a lot of evasion and accuracy bonus and damage bonus. If we can take out one of their flotillas, it doesn't even matter which one, then the fight is guaranteed. However... the fight is a quarter over, and all of the enemy ships are showing signs of wear, but not signs of destruction. I think our shields are holding up pretty well, though, or our hull. I thought they used a lot of laser. They seem to be all ballistic as well. don't know where I was getting lied to, but anyway, there's... Okay, we took down their Echo. That's big. Oh, no! We lost a shuttle. We might lose another one here, too. Yep, we did. That's all right. It's 2 for 2 so far. Now it's 2 for 3. Looking good, looking good. All in on... Ooh. Get rid of this slash. You can take that out. We have a complete flotilla advantage. There it is. 3.5% advantage now. For the last quarter of the battle, we all in on this sharp. Now we just need to surround it and destroy it. And it has no chance to survive. Well done. We almost lost a third ship. But it survived. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Go ahead and repair. And then add the drop ships to the fleet as well. That'll greatly improve the rate at which we start busting down this system. Aha! They are on Junder. All right. Throw a probe on here so we know that permanently. And then move over to Mayasura, just to be safe. Not that I don't trust, you know, our friends, but I don't trust them because apparently they failed to find the ships here. Throw a probe on here. Okay. Head to QR32 next. So yeah, maybe I'm right to not trust them. Hey! Another line is coming. Nice. We'll wait for it to actually show up, blast it out of space, and then we'll invade the system. Right? I don't want them to come in after the invasion when we're all tired. You know, not ready for the second half. Is that going to actually do anything to us? No, not really, but still. Hey, what about this? What about that giant attack that's coming for Seoul? It's still coming. All right, so everyone hold on to your butts. When does it actually move? I don't think it moves yet. Oop. Population collection bonus for the Zavali. Very nice. What do they give us? 20? Ooh, yeah. Extra science. Bilal has been compromised. I'll look at that into that in a bit. Population collection for Lumeris. Soul targeted by an Obliterator. Soul Star was barely damaged. They were protected by an advanced system shield. Shield was destroyed. No ships were damaged. No population was killed. Paragon has been hacked. Okay, we gotta check out some things over here. All right, give me a new system shield. That's an obvious we need it right now. Anything else you need to build? Not really. Yeah, do that. I guess get that archaeological administration because you can. And then we'll be fine. Okay. What is going on over here? Bilal has been compromised. Check for sleepers. There's one sleeper. Root them out. Reintegrate them. And then get me a patrol ship. Okay. And Paragon. Well, we know there's nothing here. There are no sleepers in your system. Okay. Well, that's because there's no population in this system. That's a concern in and of itself. All right. Well, good to know. Spencer's on the way to Junder. Spencer's space squad has arrived at Junder. Ha ha! We found it! It has been on QR32. Spencer, head to QR32. Okay. We discovered the planet Nexus. Umbral Choir are outsiders of the Endless Galaxy, and Nexus is their hidden fortress from where they explore this new realm. As immaterial wraiths capable of infiltrating the logical foundations of machine and cybernetic systems, the Umbral Choir are masters of espionage, but equally are unable to colonize worlds by traditional methods. The Nexus is their answer to this conundrum. A medley of constructed interlocking rings, this artificial world acts as a bridge between the material and immaterial domains, permitting the Choir to fulfill their ambitions of ending the suffering in the galaxy. I don't believe that is your goal. Blockade this system. All right. They've got a lot of sanctuaries, but the important part is we now know where their home base is. So stay here until we can fully raid it. Not sure how we make that happen, but we'll figure it out. Okay, Butska. Leveled up. Congrats. Is there anything else system related? I guess this, yeah. Savings. Always happy to do that. Goddle. Haven't seen you level up in a while. Definitely not complaining. Population collection for the Zavali. Oh, I got rid of the one for the Lumeris. It's fine. I'm sure they give us some nice, cool stuff. Tipsena. Autonomous administration, please. And that's going to take you long enough, apparently, so maybe I don't need to put anything else on top of that. But I will. Actually, hold up. No, your systems are large and in charge. You're fine. Okay. Hamal. Let's see. Your systems are not the largest, not the most in charge, and you got things to explore. So why don't you do that for now? That'll take you a bit. Okay. And then we can talk later. There's a lot of things to explore. Wow, okay. Hamal has some work to do. For sure, for sure. All right, there they are. Kick their butts. 2 frigates, which are medium hunters, and a line. Destroy them and take their trophies. It's a minuscule amount of dust at this point. Honestly, we should probably replace it as our go-to tactic. But I do like the fact that it also gives us long, medium, and short range. You know? That part's nice. What are these little pieces of your ship flying around, dude? You just got like random floating pieces of your ship. I mean, it's attached, I'm sure. But why do they wiggle? I'm just saying, your ship parts shouldn't wiggle. Don't look at my juggernaut while I'm saying that. Actually, you know what? I don't think its parts wiggle. They rotate. There's a difference. I mean, look at this. Your wiggly parts just fall off whenever they get tickled by a torpedo. I'm telling you, no wiggly parts. Hopefully they learn their lesson. Beautiful. Obviously, Wonga got to level up. Go ahead and get yourself a nice bespoke arms. Yeah. Double 100% flak damage against squadrons, so that'll give them better squadron defense, which is a good thing. All right. Wow, enemy fleets. Dude, does this civilian ship count as an enemy fleet? It did. All right, fine, whatever. Take it out. Do what we need to do. I did not think it would count, but apparently I was very wrong. Battle of Adana. Yeah, you're done. Roast them and toast them. Wow, we destroyed a lot of things. Smart tax collection. Interesting. Occupy it. Okay, build what we need, which are cerebral reality stations, of course, and then the things that will eventually make them more amenable to living here. Getting level 4 as well. There you go. Buy it out. Very cool, very cool. And hey, mech suits. Nice. They must have something good here. Oh yeah, there's some luxuries. And then there's a lot of stuff to do to explore on the planets, but we don't have to worry about those right away. All right, very good, very good. Let's check the economy screen. We haven't checked here in a while. Can I get these all up to 100? Yeah, I can. Very cool. Dust inflation is now at 99 times %. Yeesh. Hey, a new hero. Norn de Gerrit. They are a technologist, overseer. Very good at overseeing a colony. And a scientist. They're a Savali. Can I change their name now? I can, apparently. You know what? He asked. I had a buddy ask if they could have a character to be a hero. Now, if I select them, do I, you know, 1.9 mil? Fine, I'll do it anyway, but still. I will call them Frost. I bought you, I can rename you. We'll have to do it again. I'm not surprised by that. Anyway, if we're gonna also tailor them to be I mean, they're a scientist. They could be either. I mean, shield penetration on fleet is actually pretty good. However, they are good at counting the beans. All right, tell you what, what we'll do is we'll have you take a system and then govern that system. How's that sound? So we'll start with the stuff that helps with fleets. Hull penetration. Ooh, faster core cracker recharge time. That's nice. It also helps with stun on EMPs, which we don't really use, so that is what it is. Well, that's all you got right now when it comes to fleet stuff? No. Damage by weapon modules. Shield capacity. There we go. Yeah. Movement. Definitely want that. And then 2 points available. Shield penetration. And... count the beans, man. You know I gotta have people count the beans. Now I can rename you to Alexander Frost. Okay. And it won't stick on this screen, but it will stick later. Okay. Now I do need to make your system a little bit... wish there was a button to just take off all the modules. There we go. So, you need a couple weapons. Or at least one weapon. So, you know what? What if I do give him an EMP? An EMP beam. To disable enemy weapons. That could be interesting. We have something else that does something... Oh yeah, the coil gun. Reduces hull absorption. Fires frequent but weak bursts that slowly reduce the target's hull absorption on a successful hit. Interesting concept. Best at short range. Well, now that would, you know, beg the question, do I want them to be short range? And the answer is probably not. What is this one? Shield interference missile. Oh, okay. So there's, yeah, get the missile too. So they do very little actual damage, but Frost can shut down systems with no problem. Obviously, we will give them optimal defense because they're a hero class ship and they should have optimal defense. Go ahead and give me better shields. Yeah, well, no, crew damage doesn't mean anything. They both give crew damage. HP repaired per damage restored. Yeah, no, give me that. Okay, and then what? Weapon deactivation. Oh, recovery fields. Those are interesting. Cloak detectors. I could just put that on the hero ships. I like the idea. Cloaked ambush. No, we don't need a cloaking. What else do we have for the... Yes, to speed up your entire fleet. This to speed yourself up. And then I'm really thinking the cloaker. I like the idea. All right. Got himself an ops ship. So now where do we put him? That's the next question. There are a lot of options. But I'm honestly kind of thinking this Kaltikma fleet doesn't have anyone manning it. And we could fix that. All right. So you're going to lead the Kaltikma over here. It's mostly shuttles, which admittedly, and stations, which admittedly are not incredibly powerful. But you do have a couple of dropships on your side. So you should be able to stand most battles. Plus, you can disable enemy weapons. That's going to be an interesting experiment, possibly. It might not be an interesting experiment. It might just be garbage. I don't know. I'm making things up as I go along. Based on what little I do know. Okay. It doesn't seem like there's a way to get decloaking level 4. Which the Umbral Choir might have on their home system. I don't know, because they're still hidden from us. Madonna 5 has done an expedition, found us more entactogen. Solo quest started. Desperado, the Pulsos, distantly related to an ancient faction known as the Harmony, are building communities and various systems in your empire, obsessed with the study of dust, which runs through their veins like an infection. They seek to uncover all of its strange powers and properties. Sometimes, however, these preoccupations can get out of hand. The hunt is on for a fugitive named Axios. I don't know if I pronounced that right or not. A Pulsos maverick who has taken her study of dust to the next level by pulling off some daring heist and hoarding a massive stash on her private frigate. She's even rumored to be developing some kind of weapon with it. So we go to the Tlaxus system and defeat their fleet to eliminate them. Though man, woman, or infected crystal is above the law. Get some influence. We could negotiate with them. Bring a fleet with at least 2,233 manpower. Be nice to keep peace within the Pulsos community. Or, that'll give us manpower per Pulsos, or help them. Bring a ship with 10,778 defensive power to the system. There are certain people in our empire who might be up for building a new dangerous new super weapon, and by people we mean Sophons. If we let them collaborate, we'll need a ship tough enough to be used as a Sophon test lab. All right, you have my curiosity. Let's do this one. Where do we have to take it? Here. Oh, okay. So we need a ship with 10,000 defensive power. Okay. Well, obviously a behemoth would count for that. And I actually think that might be the only thing that would count. No, it's actually a little short. Okay. What about a Juggernaut? No, they have even less defensive power. So it would have to be a military behemoth. Oh, you know what? We can upgrade the plating on them. Not enough. Huh. I mean, I still want to do that. But I'm not sure how you get a ship with that much defense on it then, unless you were to sacrifice the weapons for just a ton of extra defense. You know? It would have to be a behemoth, wouldn't it? So yeah, I mean, the behemoth does come with some defensive power built in, so you know, that does help the argument that it would have to be a behemoth. For sure. I guess those and a bunch of... No, those don't help. I know movement helps with defensive power. By a little bit. What about something that helps with the shield regen? That helps a bit. Okay. And then weapons. Honestly, flak weapons help with defense. So that would be the big thing that you would need to add to it. Okay, yeah, we just need to throw a bunch of flak weapons on it. I got you. There you go. There's a system with enough defensive power. All right, the first name that I thought of was the Big D, and I don't want to call it the Big D. But I might have to. The D stands for defense. All right. How many behemoths am I allowed to have? Ah, crap, I'm already at max behemoth. Well, you know what? I can fix that by... It's going to make all my behemoths more expensive, but it's nothing we can't. Oh no, now they'll cost 1,200 to maintain. My poor economy. It's fine. Spencer, you leveled up. Nice. All right. Wait, what is this one? On system. Okay, don't worry about it then. Very cool, very cool. System shield and archaeological administration are done on Sol. Zubin over here. It's got stuff that we can have it do, I'm sure. Microwaves? Yeah, do some microwaves. Why not? Don't need the well-being foundation. Don't need anything that helps with happiness. Believe it or not, they're plenty happy right now. Okay, that should do it. Sathrus, you've embiggened your planets. Well, good job. That was one of the things I wanted you to do for sure. Body Language Institute for more influence. Fabrication license. Cultivation Institute. It'll be a good start. A moon base over here in Tania. Very nice, very nice. Go ahead and improve Tania 2 as well. You got a lot of stuff going on here, but it could be better stuff. Please understand. This giant-ass gas planet. Okay, Fuyu? You have a lot of, wow, you have a lot of things to do. Okay. You're gonna be busy. Luxuries lottery has to be done still. I mean, look how far behind we are on some of these things. You don't need the High Serenity place. Not yet, at least. All right, move up. Battle at Hasle. Who dares? Oh, it's pirates. Okay. Well, it's actual pirates. Take them out, like. They're gonna probably regret this. Even if they do have 2 medium ships. I mean, we're just floating in here, getting ready to go right past this system. Not even trying to harm anyone. Then this guy comes in. Like, hey, hey, hey. I'm about to, you know, ask you for your money or your life. And well, we chose to give neither. Oh, hello. Take that out too while you're here. What's up, little cord? We can see you. We have a patrol ship on deck. All right, take it out. Someone else is someone else is already blockading Tartassus or whatever it's called. Just notice that. We don't need to watch it. We know what's going to happen there. Yes, actually, it is Horatio with the D-Star 6. All right. Apparently, I'm not the only one bringing the big D. Move up there to support them. Idris is almost ready to take. Akamon has a lot of work. Man, they get so many points on these systems. It's nuts. All right, well, pirates, huh? Are trying to blockade this one. I'm not sure how we get vision on their actual planet here. We could try a probe. See if that works. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to give us more, though. Alright. Well, I guess we'll have to just wait and figure it out. Keep blockading the system. Alright, that is going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays Endless Space 2. The war continues, and now we have for sure isolated where the Umbral Choir's home system is, at least for now. Unless they can move it, then that's going to be a tricky problem. But if you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know by giving it a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more, because it'll keep coming and it won't stop till it does. And then it will. But thanks again for watching this episode of Thet Plays Endless Space 2. My name is Thet, and I will see you in the next video. Everybody owes. Yo.